What's up, everybody? This is Jeremy from GamerTale.com, and this is Race of Champions that was recently released for Android. It is free and it is very pretty, which is why I wanted to show you this game. I'm not into racing simulators or sports games in general, but when I heard about this game, I decided to give it a shot, and it's actually really, it's pretty good, you know, especially considering that it's free. But there are some payment options. If you go to buy now, you have to use Facebook credits. So yeah, if you're not a big fan of Facebook, if you're not on Facebook, if you don't want to use Facebook credits, then you will miss out on things such as online races against people, and not seeing any ads and leaderboards. But you know, besides that, you can still enjoy the game, which I have been doing, and I just want to show you a little bit of it. So I'm just going to go to the 2011 championship. I don't want to lose anything. Let's just go to time challenge. Alright, so from what I understand, these are all officially licensed cars and officially licensed tracks. So there's a track there in London, Gran Canaria, and some ones that are locked because I've only unlocked 2. So we're just going to start off in London, and I can only choose from just one vehicle, it seems. Solution F prototype, good enough. Go to next, go to race, and here we go. This game uses, of course, virtual buttons. When you press the left side of the screen, that's your brake, and the right side of the screen is the gas pedal. You see it coming up right there. You can also do like way up there if you wanted to. And it's entirely tilt controlled. I do know that, you know, tilt controls can be wonky in games, and I know a lot of people don't like them, myself included. When I see tilt controls, I usually, you know, shudder and not even bother with it. But the tilt controls in this game are actually pretty good. It's very forgiving, and if I'm not doing so well right now, it's I'm trying to keep the phone in the frame of the camera, and it's kind of limiting the amount that I can actually tilt and turn the phone. But trust me, if you play this for yourself, you're gonna see like, oh, it's really not that bad. So it's just a practice of tapping your brake and turning. This car is actually pretty fast, actually. And there's also, if you like, you can go into the settings and you can turn the tilted camera off if the tilted camera is not something that you actually like. So as you turn, you know, the track just turns, the entire camera does not. It doesn't really bother me all that much, but if it's a hang up for you, then you can change that if you like. I'm not sure if you can really tell by you know, the camera, but the game looks really pretty, and it should, considering how much space it takes up. The initial download from the Android market is not that big, considering everything that this game is throwing at you. But once you actually start it and you have to download the resource files, it was well over, I believe what I saw was well over 200,000 kilobytes. So yeah, do the conversion of that for yourself, and just know that it is going to eat up significantly more space than an average game would on your phone. The reviews on the phone, so on this game, Race of Champions, in the Android market right now is hovering around 3 stars, with most of the complaints are coming from people saying that the game is crashing and they just can't get past certain parts because it crashes a lot. There was an update to the game that worked on fixing all the crashes, but it doesn't seem to have helped the overall. Oh, and you want to brake and you just press the brake and hold it to do a reverse. But yeah, back to the reviews, it doesn't seem to have helped all that much. Now that's just the thing with Android devices. I'm playing this on a HTC Sensation 4G, and I have not experienced any crashes at all. And some people playing on newer phones like let's say the Samsung Galaxy S2, which of course by these standards is not new anymore. It's like 2 months old, maybe 3 months old. We're on to the future. But yeah, even devices like that, which has a much better graphical or faster processing power than this phone, and at least in benchmark tests will score higher than this phone. It runs just fine on mine, and it might crash on theirs. So that's just something you have to look out for, but fortunately it is free, and before you spend any Facebook credits on it, just make sure that you played it as much as you can to be sure that you're not going to experience all of that. So yeah, that's just this stage. Let's just go back to the beginning and show you one more stage that I unlocked. The dual mode is like a multiplayer mode, but you can't play it unless you give up those Facebook credits, and I'm not going to do that. So this is the second stage that I unlocked, I think. No, it is not. Okay, I'm going to back out of this again, try to find that other stage that I unlocked that I was on. Let's just start a new one. Gran Canaria, yeah, that's the one that I left off on. As you can see, you know, it's starting quickly. You know, there's not a lot of loading going on here. Like, there you go, maybe about 3 seconds of load times, which is, you know, quite good. The specs on this phone, you know, pretty typical for the latter part of the year. 1.2 gigahertz dual core Snapdragon processor, you know, so and you know, HTC sensors on it, so it's taking up resources to run that UI. But you know, just imagine that if this was stock Android, possibly like on the Galaxy Nexus, yeah, same if not better performance. So you know, this is a different track, got some varied environments. Looks like I'm outside in the world now. The description of the Android market says that there's some realistic damage. I'm not seeing any damage. Maybe you got to pay for damage. I don't know. Oh, go back. Yeah, so that's pretty much what this game is all about, is Race of Champions. It is free in the Android market. You have to look at some very unobtrusive ads. Like, there's an ad right up there, but it's just out of the way, really, so it really doesn't bother you. You can rotate it around like that. It's got tilt controls that are not bad. I like this game, and that's really saying something for someone like me who cares not for real simulated racers at all. Give me Burnout, give me, you know, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, something like that. But you can take your F1 stuff and your Gran Turismos and go in the other room, because I don't really care. But yeah, this game is pretty good. So if you got the space and if you have the device capable of really running it so that it doesn't crash all the time, or that you can really take a look at the really good graphics on it, then I suggest going over to the Android market, downloading it, and trying it out. You really got nothing to lose. So until next time, this is Jeremy from GamerTalent.com, and I'll see you later.